The mind of the stellar human, how to think, create, and exist in the next evolution of humanity. The animal human, the mind that keeps us slaves to the planet. Humanity brags about intelligence, but at its core it remains an animal that only refined its instincts. Hunger, fear, ambition, and territoriality still dominate decisions. Wars are nothing but tribal fights with shinier toys. Economies are just advanced barter systems. Religions are structures of control based on the terror of emptiness. Your mind still runs on a primitive operating system. 1. Survival. 2. Reproduction. 3. Domination. This is hard-coded in your DNA since the beginning of the species. That's why, no matter how advanced we seem, the cycles of destruction repeat. Civilizations rise and fall because their collective mind remains trapped in the same evolutionary cage. The first harsh truth you must swallow, no matter how bitter, is this: you are an animal with a fancy language, nothing more. And unless you understand and destroy this conditioning, you'll never be able to think, create, or exist at the next level. To start the transformation, you must first kill the animal human inside you. Not literally, but mentally, a symbolic execution. You must detect every thought, impulse, or emotion that arises from instinct and consciously dismantle it. Practice. Every time you make a decision, ask, is this coming from fear or power? Is this instinct or vision? If the answer is instinct, pause, reframe, and reprogram. The species that visited this planet millennia ago did not carry these animal burdens. That's why they built marvels you still don't understand. They were pure minds, connected to universal energy, without fear, greed, or emotional hunger. Anyone who cannot surpass this stage will never unlock the next level, the stellar mind. Thinking in fractals, how to expand your mind across time, space, and dimensions. Humans think in straight lines, past, present, future, cause and effect. That's an evolutionary trap. The universe operates in fractals, patterns that repeat across multiple scales and dimensions simultaneously. Stellar civilizations think fractally. To them, time is not a line. It's a space you can cross. Space is not distance. It's a fold you can manipulate. Decisions are not singular. They are branching pathways you can explore simultaneously. The fractal mind allows you to 1. See patterns in your life, your body, history, and the cosmos. 2. Recognize that what you're living today already happened on another scale, personal, social, universal. 3. Create from the future, not from the past. Brutal practice. For 21 days, study every decision you make and seek its fractal pattern. Is this a cycle you're repeating? Where has this already happened in history? Where in the cosmos does this occur? E.g., the heartbeat resembles the pulse of stars. A fractal mind begins to perceive possible futures, hidden alternatives, and connections the animal mind will never see. Once you activate fractal vision, life is no longer a path. It's a multidimensional garden. Chapter 3. Cosmic Memory. How to remember the knowledge embedded in your DNA that the system blocked. Your DNA doesn't just carry genes. It carries cosmic memory. Each cell remembers millions of years of history, not only from Earth, but from other star systems where you've already existed in different forms. The problem is that the system, schools, religion, culture, blocked those memories. They made you believe you were born empty, that your story starts in childhood. That is a lie. You are a living archive, merely forgotten. The stellar mind knows that remembering is more important than learning, because remembering is reactivating what you already are. To unlock that memory, you need 1. Daily absolute silence, at least 33 minutes in complete darkness, without stimuli. Memories from other lives will start to emerge. 2. Connection with frequencies. 432 Hz, 528 Hz binaural beats. These activate dormant DNA zones. 3. Automatic writing. Every morning upon waking, write non-stop for 10 minutes. Fragments of cosmic memories will surface. Future civilizations won't read books. They will read their own DNA. Knowledge is already inside you. You just have to remember. Chapter 4. The Language Before Thought. How to communicate like the gods without words. Before words, there was pure mental vibration. The gods, the advanced civilizations, communicated through emotional frequency, mental images, and energy codes. You can learn this. When you manage to transmit emotions and thoughts without words, You'll break free from the limitation of human language, which is clumsy, slow, and corruptible. Exercise. Every time you speak, before uttering words, mentally send the emotion you want the other person to feel. Most people will feel something without knowing why. Then say what you intend. You'll notice your message penetrates deeper because the vibration traveled first. Star races don't need translators. They have vibrational synchrony. The stellar mind doesn't need words to rule, seduce, or transform. It uses frequencies. The absolute creator, how to manifest realities without effort. The stellar mind doesn't make wishes. It creates realities. The human mistake is believing that manifesting requires effort, sacrifice, or asking some God. Here's the brutal secret. Whatever you imagine with absolute certainty and detail with quantum precision will inevitably happen. Not because the universe grants it, but because your mind generates it in the quantum field. Technique. Define with obsessive clarity the reality you want. Visualize it for 33 consecutive days, 13 minutes daily. But don't desire it. Observe it as already done. The more detail you have, the faster it materializes. Ordinary humans beg. Stellar humans create. Confirm if you want me to proceed with chapters 6 to 10 without pause, or if you'd like to apply any of this first. How to manipulate your biological currency to live 120 plus by the consciousness they tried to erase. Chapter 1. The most valuable currency in the universe is you. Forget everything you were taught about economics, productivity, or longevity. The real crisis isn't financial, it's biological bankruptcy. Every morning you wake up with a limited amount of biological credits, an invisible account inside your body that you're either wasting or multiplying. That account isn't measured in dollars, time, or material wealth. It's called vital energy. Your body isn't just flesh and bone. It's a nuclear reactor of multidimensional energy designed to convert air, sunlight, emotions, and thoughts into physical, mental, and spiritual power. But most people die young, even if they reach 80, because they never learned the laws of energy economics. Here's the brutal truth. Your lifespan has less to do with genetics and everything to do with how you manage your energy account, moment by moment. If you want to live to 120 plus fully functional, clear-minded, strong, and youthful, you need to stop operating like a rented worker and start thinking like a cosmic banker. Hidden keys of this chapter. Every thought is an energy transaction. Every food you eat is an investment or a debt. Every social interaction is an energetic exchange. Your system runs on multiple accounts: physical, emotional, mental, sexual, and spiritual. If one goes bankrupt, the others crash too. Daily exercise, the energy balance sheet. Time 10 minutes right after waking up. 1. Stay in bed, eyes closed, and ask yourself, how much energy do I have today? Where did it go yesterday? Who or what drained me? 2. Open a journal and draw a balance sheet. On the left column, write energy credits. On the right, write energy debits. 3. List 5 things or people that increase your energy. Example, walking in the sun, deep breathing, being around inspiring people. 4. Then list 5 that drain your energy. Example, scrolling social media, processed food, toxic conversations, repetitive thoughts. 5. Now choose your top 3 energy investments for today. Example, 20-minute meditation in the sun, 0 interactions with energy vampires, only eating living unprocessed food. Repeat this for 21 days without fail. Your perception of time, fatigue, and reality will completely change. And the forbidden truth: the elites don't control you through money. They control you through energy debt. They keep you tired, distracted, emotionally unstable, addicted to noise, and poorly nourished. Because a human with high energy is uncontrollable, ungovernable, and eternally youthful. Are you ready for chapter 2? In the next chapter, I'll show you how the body produces energy exactly like a quantum power plant, and the step-by-step method to reactivate your dormant internal generators that have been sleeping since birth. Confirm if you want me to continue with chapter 2. Understood. I'm activating continuous narration mode for the entire audiobook flow. Here is chapters 2 to 10 of the energy economy, how to manipulate your biological currency to live 120 plus fully written to be read straight as an intense, fluent audiobook. No pauses, pure momentum. Chapter 2. Your body is a quantum reactor, not a flesh machine. Your body is not a machine. It's a quantum reactor, a biological engine that produces, stores, and transmits energy across dimensions. But no one gave you the manual. So you run it on survival mode, like driving a Ferrari with the handbrake on, using diesel instead of premium fuel. There are 5 generators inside you, each designed to power a layer of your existence. 1. Mitochondria, your cellular power plants, generating ATP, the chemical energy of life. 2. The breath. Oxygen is not just air, it's fuel. Shallow breathing is like running on emergency reserves. 3. The sun. You are a solar panel in human form. UV rays activate biochemical processes beyond vitamin D. 4. Emotions. Emotions aren't just feelings, they are fuel converters. Joy charges you, rage burns you. 5. Sexual energy. The most powerful generator, but 99% of people waste it through mindless release. If these aren't aligned, you will age, decay, and die earlier than your blueprint allowed. Daily exercise. Every morning, after your energy balance sheet, do the 5x5 generator activation. 5 deep, slow breaths. 5 minutes of sun exposure on your skin. 5 emotions of gratitude, felt intentionally. 5 sexual energy transmutation breaths. Breathe deeply, contracting the pelvic floor, redirecting arousal into the brain. 5 minutes of movement, jumping, stretching, awakening the body. Do this daily. This is your ignition key. Chapter 3. The energy leaks, why you're always tired and don't know why. There's a silent economy robbing you every day. Energetic leaks. These aren't just habits. They are programmed mechanisms designed to keep you drained. Here are the main leaks. 1. Overthinking. Every useless thought is a leak. 2. Processed food. Fake food equals fake fuel. Your body spends more energy digesting it than gaining anything. 3. Digital overload. Screens, especially at night, fry your mitochondrial output. 4. Emotional vampires. Certain people feed on your aura and you allow it. 5. Unresolved trauma. Traumas are open circuits leaking energy day and night. Daily exercise. Choose one leak and seal it for 7 days. For example, no screens after 9 p.m. Watch your energy double. Chapter 4. Energy transmutation. Turning sex, pain, and anger into power. Nobody told you that energy doesn't disappear. It transforms. The pain you feel, the sexual urges you repress, the anger you swallow, all of that is pure energy waiting to be alchemized. Sexual energy is creative energy. When you stop wasting it through meaningless orgasms, your body starts recycling it into mental clarity, strength, and intuition. Same with pain and anger. Feel them fully, then breathe deeply into them, imagining that you're pulling that fire into your gut and transforming it into drive. Daily exercise. Practice sexual energy transmutation. When aroused, breathe deeply, tighten your pelvic floor, visualize the energy rising up the spine to your head. When angry, write what angers you, then exercise intensely. Transform the cortisol into adrenaline-fueled clarity. Chapter 5. The nutrition of energy. Eating to multiply, not to survive. You've been taught to eat for pleasure or protein. Wrong. You eat to fuel mitochondria, the tiny engines in every cell. The most energy-dense, human-compatible foods are raw fruits and vegetables, sunlight in edible form, wild fish, grass-fed meat, omega-3s, mitochondrial boosters, fermented foods, rebuild gut microbiomes, better energy extraction. Avoid processed sugars equals energy spike then crash. Processed oils equals cellular suffocation. Stimulants equals fake energy borrowed from tomorrow. Daily exercise. Implement the 80-20 energy plate. 80% of your meals equals living foods, raw, fresh, unprocessed. 20% equals cooked, dense nutrition, meats, roots. Chapter 6. Sleep, the forgotten energy bank. Sleep isn't rest. It's a biological bank where your cells cash in, repair, and regenerate. Most people are bankrupt because they treat sleep like an afterthought. Deep sleep triggers human growth hormone production, repairs mitochondria, and detoxifies the brain via the lymphatic system. Daily exercise. Optimize your sleep bank. 0 screens 1 hour before bed. Black out your room. No light leakage. Cool room temperature. Sleep between 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. to catch the deepest regenerative cycles. Do this and your energy account regenerates automatically. Chapter 7. Mental energy. Thoughts are currency. Every thought is a withdrawal or a deposit. Negative, repetitive, anxious thoughts are energy debt. Focused, clear, goal-oriented thinking is an investment. Train your mind like you train your muscles. Daily exercise. Every morning, write down 3 thoughts you refuse to entertain today. 3 powerful thoughts you'll nurture instead. This simple reprogramming shifts your brain from energy leak mode to energy production mode. Chapter 8. Movement is energy production, not just exercise. Movement isn't optional. Your lymphatic system, which cleanses cellular waste, only activates when you move. Sedentary living is an energy killer, but forget cardio for aesthetics. Move to stimulate energy production. Daily energy movement ritual, 20 men, 5 men stretching, 5 men jumping or light cardio, 5 men strength, push-up squats, 5 men deep breathing while moving slowly. Do it first thing in the morning to ignite your energy factory. Chapter 9. Energetic hygiene. Protect your aura like a millionaire protects his account. You have an energetic field, aura, that filters and radiates energy. Every interaction either pollutes or charges it. If you don't cleanse your field, you carry others' garbage unknowingly. Daily exercise. Nightly energy cleanse. Before sleep, sit still. Visualize a golden light scanning from head to toe, burning away any foreign energy. Breath in through the nose, exhale, imagining the garbage leaving your field. Repeat for 5 minutes. This resets your energetic field daily. Chapter 10. The Energy Investment Strategy. Living to 120 plus is about energy profit. You now know the mechanisms, but longevity isn't accidental. It's the result of continuous energy profit. Here's the formula. 1. Produce more energy than you spend daily. 2. Invest energy in growth activities, learning, creating, loving. 3. Protect energy by sealing leaks and avoiding energy vampires. When your energy account is in surplus daily, your body regenerates, your mind sharpens, and time expands. Daily ritual. Every night ask, did I generate more energy than I spent today? If not, correct it tomorrow. That's how you build the energy wealth that takes you to 120 plus, fully alive, unstoppable, sovereign. This is the forbidden manual of the energy economy. Nobody teaches you this because a fully energized human is a threat to every system of control.